up, everybody? It is what is today? Today's Friday. Oh yeah, today's Friday. So I'm driving around to a couple of properties to try and meet up with some property managers. Trying to bid on a whole bunch of properties at one time, and just kind of driving through and dropping off some cards because I think I told you guys before they left it up to me and one other guy to go through. So our company and one other company is what they're looking into deciding. So just kind of going around saying, hey, if you haven't made a decision yet, here's my card. If you got any information you need or any questions you have, I'm here to answer them. What should be normal stuff. So go figure, none of the property managers are in today, so no big deal. So now what I'm gonna do is I got to go to one of our properties and I have to rip out some huge viburnum. Well, they're not huge, but they've been in there for like 20 years and they've been cut down to about 6 feet, little over 6 feet, and they've stayed that way for like 20 years. So the root system's just a monster. The guys tried to pull it out with a truck and snap the strap, and so I'm gonna go make an attempt today to do it myself with a heavy-duty tow strap. So hopefully I can get that out without looking too silly. And then after that, I will take you guys and show you a couple of more new properties that we have. Just so excited about the venture that we're on. Leah and I work really hard, and it's nice. It's really nice to see the hard work coming to work off. It's it's really nice, man. You know how it is. We struggle. We do so much work and we get so many no's, or we get so many no callbacks and all that stuff, and it can feel really depressing sometimes, and I've gone through so much of that myself. So I'm enjoying this string of good luck that Leah and I are having with the company, and it's good because it's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity for your guys to grow with you. It's just a really good opportunity if this is the route that you want to go. And I see a lot of guys, countless times where they're just like, no, you're crazy. I'm good with just being me, just a solo guy. And man, that's cool. That's just as perfect as any other goal that anybody else has. It is. It's a perfect goal. It is to each their own, for sure. With us, and I don't know what it is. I've just never been like that. I wanted, and it's not for myself because I'm a tech guy, so I get techie crap for myself, but I don't buy things for myself, so with me it's all about supporting my family. Like that's what it's about. That's what it's always been about for me. So supporting your family, if you're doing that, you're doing a good job. Anything more than that is extra or bonus, but for me, what I want to do is I want us to have a company to where my wife and I and our kids, we don't have anything to worry about. And it's just, to me, and where we're at, the cost of living, the way of living, everything, I couldn't stay at the solo thing. I had to go beyond that, because the way I think of it is and this is just for me, is I'm gonna be a solo guy, and and then what, man? And then what? Now, if you're a solo guy and you're putting money away, and you don't think about this when you're young, and it sucks that we do not have the mentality to grasp consequences later in life. It sucks. I don't know why we're built that way. Maybe it's because everything would be worse or better. I don't know. But if you don't have anything, as far as you don't have a plan or any way to really put money away and save money, being a solo guy, then you're just gonna be in trouble when you get older, man. Like, it's just, you know, I want to be able to retire, or I want to be able to at least be an old guy and us keep our landscape business and us still profit from it. And, you know, because that's one thing you can, you know, theoretically you can still run your business, you know, when you're 60 or 70-year-old guy, man, you know, like that's not really old. Like, you're still with it. You can do everything at that age. So, I don't know. I see it more for a retirement thing, growing the business to a manageable point, not overgrown or anything like that. Because of that, I want to be able to take, you know, I want to have the perks of being a landscape owner, you know, like Leah, she wants the perks of being, you know, a business owner. So, and I don't want, you know, I don't want to spend my whole life on the ground, you know, I don't. And, you know, I want guys to come in. I want us to grab guys that work with us. I want to help these guys do their own thing one day, or help them be a stepping stone to something better or greater for themselves, you know, and all the meanwhile, you know, keeping all these building blocks coming in, allowing us to grow the business and, you know, to just live as comfortably as we can. And that's just how I want to do it, period. You don't need tons of money to be happy, but don't fool yourself. You're not going to own a business and run a business and not need money. You have to. Landscape lawn maintenance is such a massive overhead-oriented business. And, you know, you got to spend money to make money. I see people make comments, I'm not spending money on this and that. You know, and that's too bad, because investing in your business should be the number one financially prioritized thing at times, sometimes. It should be reinvesting in your business. And if you have no interest in reinvesting in your business, you have no interest in owning a business, truly. What it is you just want to do your own thing and not work for somebody, and that's different than wanting to be a business owner, you know, in my opinion. But no, you know, I'm no better than anyone's no better than me. We all choose to do our own thing and in our own way for our own reasons. But you know, I want to grow. You know, I want to grow to a certain point, and then that's it. We have a goal, and we're going to meet that goal, and we're going to stay there. So I'm going to pull in here, and I am going to rip out some crap, and then I'll take you guys to the 2 new properties that we got. God, all this stuff is so burnt, man. Burnt. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go show you guys the properties. We're really stoked about it. And I'm glad that you guys are coming with us. All right, let me see what they did. Let me see what they did over here. Let me see what they did. Oh, there's a big old hawk. All right, I'll show you what we have to rip out. All right, what the world's he... I don't even see where he tried to even pull this one out. Oh, man. We got a problem here. All right, see that? All right, see that hedge right there? You see that door? That door right there? This hedge right there needs to be ripped out, and the one on the other side. Maybe they tried working the one on the other side. Oh, I think I know what happened. I know what happened. So he did say that the rope snapped, so... Whoa, that's too close for comfort. He did say the rope snapped, so I bet he was working on the other side, and it snapped the rope over there. But I'm going to work on this one. All right. All right, attempt number 1. One down. Should have worn my work boots. Don't wear meeting clothes to do this. You have to pull a lot of slack, and you have to weave in and out of everything. The more that you weave around and you create an interlocking system here, the more success you're going to have pulling these out. I've had some guys try to pull them out. They don't weave. They don't interlock the rope, to each other, around itself. So that way, that's why it just slips off, and they can't get a grip for it to catch it and pull it out. So let you guys see what it does on the truck side. Okay, so that's the way to do it. That's the way that I do it, and you can even do it in your dressy clothes and not get that messed up. So the key, man, to that is just locking the toe strap, the rope. First of all, you have to have a toe strap that's heavier endurance than what you're pulling out. It's got to be stronger than what you're pulling out in the first place. And then secondly, you just have to make sure that you weave, you intertwine those rope. That way you can hear and see where it would just want to slip off. But intertwining that toe strap, I use a toe strap, 10,000 pound toe strap or whatever it is, but intertwining that toe strap is what really gives it the grip and what really digs it out of there. So I'm gonna head to the other side because there's 2 phases to this, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Then we're gonna get out of here, and the guys are gonna come out here, blow this all up and clean this all up and grade it out. All right, so we got those pulled out. I'm heading over to one of the new properties that we picked up. So we picked up 2 more properties, which is awesome. It's the same management company that runs both of these condos. So we're gonna go pick these up. I'm tired. I'm gonna go drive into these. They called me today and they said, hey, we know that you don't start until so-and-so, but the following week, but can you please come by and look at the flowers and put some flowers in for us, before like the owners and all that stuff get in next week. So I'm gonna go by. I said, sure, no problem. It's just one of those things. It's a new property you're starting. You want to make sure that they understand that you'll jump on top of things as soon as you can. They weren't demanding, they were just requesting. And they're like, oh, if you could, that would be awesome. So I'm like, yeah, I'll figure it out. So let me come by and take a look at it. So we're pulling in right now, and dude, look at what the freezes down here did to all of this. Look at this. Let me turn this around. Look at what it did to all this. Look at what it did to all this. Insane. It just fried it all. Fried it. Yeah, just pretty crazy. The tropical stuff, the ferns, I mean, they're toast, man. Some of the stuff will come back, a lot of it will come back, and a lot of it's not gonna come back. So I'm gonna pull in here. I'm gonna see exactly where they want the flowers and see what we can do for them. All right, guys, so I just met with that property manager. So that property manager is really excited to get us here. So I went there and I talked to him about all the dead plants and everything. So just gonna have to do a complete overhaul on the place. They're not sure if the owner of the buildings, or the owner of all the properties, he has several throughout the state. They do have a landscape company that comes in and does a lot of work for them from time to time. So they're not sure if they're gonna have us do it or if they're gonna have them do it. We're going to go on the premise, hopefully they end up having us do it. That's going to be a lot of landscape. That's going to be probably, it's probably going to be anywhere from 500 to 700 plants they're going to need. So we're driving to the second property right now. It's the same thing, man. Like, everything's just burnt, you know, everything's burnt in here. Let me turn this around, guys, so you can check this out. So everything's just burnt. All of the tropical plants are just burnt. Yeah, it's just crazy how much stuff is dead in here. So I'll drive you guys, do a quick little drive through of this particular one. There's some tree work that needs to be done on these as well. They have a lot of turf issues here. You know, it's not too bad is what they were telling me. It's just the same thing, man. It's just the attention to detail. It's not going the extra mile to explain things, to, you know, just to tell them what's going on, or just to stay in contact with things. So it's just stuff like this that normally is no big deal. Okay, let's be honest. Like, we get weeds in our beds and all that stuff, you know. But the problem is they're like, it stays like this all year long. They don't edge anything. You see, you don't even see an edge line there. You know, and the same thing over there. You know, you don't see edge lines on the stuff. They're like, when they do edge, it's every once in a while. They'll edge the concrete, and then that's about all that they edge. So anyways, well, we're really excited to take it over. You know, it's going to be a lot of work. Let's not even kid ourselves. This is a lot of work. It's a huge undertaking when you take on a lot of big properties. When you take on more than one at one time, it's a huge undertaking in the same week. Here, look at this. Look at all these ferns. Look at this. Look at all those ferns. Woo. All of them. All of them. Toast. Toast. But you know, a lot of this stuff though, you know, they're already being told by the last landscaper, you're going to have to demo all of this. But listen, a lot of this stuff will come back. You cut this down, a lot of this is going to come back. We could cut all of this down, and a lot of it's just going to come back. So anyways, yeah, so the other property manager is going to be moving to one of the other locations, and is talking about trying to get us in that location starting in March. So possibly a third one, and I'm supposed to go look at another one right now to talk to them. But starting these two is a lot. It's good for now. Anyways, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go meet this other property manager right now. Gonna go talk to them. It's another one that they want me to go talk to. So we're gonna go talk to them. You know, just to pop in there and say hey. And then I'm going to go finish errands, man. I got a lot of errands to do today. So today we got up, had to go run some errands, pull out some hedges, come look at adding some flowers at a new property, one of our other new properties. Go meet two property managers to try and pick up a couple more properties. You guys just have to stay busy, man. If you're in the South, I mean, there's something that we can always be doing. We can always acquire properties. But I really feel like what it comes down to with us, with our company, Beach River Landscapes in particular, I think it's come down to, you know, people have gotten to know reputation. Our reputation has gotten to be, we care, we run it as a small business, but we operate like we're a much bigger business. Owner operated. Even doing all these huge commercial properties, it's owner operated, and that's a huge thing for people, being owner operated. So they just really get the sense that I give them is that I really take it personally and I really care, and every property means a lot to us, you know. So Leah and I do so much work to get to where we're going, where we're at, where we want to be, not for nothing, you know. So we want to make sure that people know that first, we care about your property, and we mean that. It's not a sales pitch. And we're going to do our best. And if our best isn't good enough, then we can sleep, you know, knowing that we did our best. So go get it, guys. Peace out.